Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time we play a little, what are we playing? Minecraft. Ooh, there's my ship. There is my ship. Alright, we're gonna work on the ship some more today, I think. That's my plan anyways. I didn't really have a plan going in here. You know how it is. I don't have a plan. Or if I do have a plan, I have nothing prepared. That's the only way I operate. Unprepared and confused. Alright. Well, I guess let's go out to the ship and see. Yeah, okay. I've got planks. I wanted to make sure I had some jungle planks. I think I want to work on the prow of the ship here a little bit today. I think I want to get up here. I want to see about raising this thing up some more. Just another little bit here. So we bring that back, and we can put the stairs back in here. Yeah, I should still be able to get up here. And then we'll do another row of stairs here. Some more planks. Oh, and then I'm out of planks. There we go. Bring in some more planks. You know, technically I could save on planks if I didn't, didn't work with the planks this way. Alright, and then I want to do that and that and that and maybe that and that. Let me see what that looks like. Okay, it looks like it didn't work. That's what it looks like. What in the world did you do, stairs? They went the complete opposite way I wanted them to. That's spectacular. Oh, you know, I should probably get stairs in some of these other spots here, too. You think I can get a stair in there? No, I can't even reach that. In fact, that's the limit of my ability to reach right there. Okay. Man, I should have brought some lily pads. I did not, though, so I guess we'll get up here and... Ooh, I don't know what I just did there. Really? I actually wanted it over here, but this works too, I guess. So, what was it? Saturday I get a phone call, and I'm busy when it comes in, and so I just let the answering machine grab it. And it's one of my friends, and he's calling to let me know that one of the oh, I see what happened. These didn't turn like I wanted them to. He's letting me know that one of my other friends is coming in town, and well, I knew he was in town because I'd seen him, but they wanted to play cards. We used to play cards all the time until the one guy moved, and now he lives out of state. I wonder if that wouldn't look better. Yeah, I think I like that better. And so him and his wife had come into town for something, some kind of party. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, and so they thought it'd be a good opportunity for us guys to get together and play cards, which we used to do all the time. I have played thousands, thousands of games of euchre, which is a pretty fun game. And we used to play it all the time. Not standard euchre. We played a variant game, double deck euchre, which I much prefer to single deck euchre. You still play it with 4 people, and but instead of getting 5 cards, you get 10 cards, and I much prefer it because euchre's got some rules to it. I know not, or I've heard it's not very well known outside of certain areas, and so it's let's see if I can quickly explain euchre. It's just it's a card game. You've got you got the 4 suits, and you have to follow suit. When someone lays down a card, you want to lay down the highest card in that suit, and then one of the suits is declared trump. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Which means that it's higher than the other cards. So like, if spades are trump, then someone lays down an ace of clubs, right? So an ace of clubs is big, and then you can lay down your nine of spades on it and take the trick. That's what they call the cards. All right, what did I do here? I think this is what I want. And then I just have to get oh, well, I guess there isn't another piece to go in there. Oh, you know, I should totally add in the others right here. So we played... I don't like single deck euchre as much as double deck, because single deck you get 5 cards, and it's really hard to do something with 5 cards if you get a bad hand. In double deck euchre, though, you can get a bad hand, and I think that's too sharp. I think I'm gonna replace these with slabs. And even with a bad hand, you can do things. And there's a little more. I don't know. There's a lot of nuances to it, anyway. So we used to play a lot of it, and so you know what that means. I gotta take these off here. And so we used to play it all the time, and I do mean all the time. Every night I'd drive out to whoever's house we were playing cards at. We never played at my house because I had a big family and not a lot of room. But the other guys, they We never played cards at one of the other guys' houses either, because he also had a large family and no room. I mean, there was room, just you know, when everybody's bedrooms are off of, you know, one room over from the kitchen where we'd be playing, and it didn't work out so well. And the one guy, their kitchen was on the opposite end from the bedrooms, and then the other guy had a gaming room in his basement, and so we played over there a lot. Anyways, that's a huge tangent from what I was talking about. So I get this phone call. I let the answering machine take it, and I had just talked with him about how he never leaves messages, and he calls, and if you don't answer, he just doesn't leave any messages. And so he left a message, and he's like, yeah, didn't know if you knew, you know, guys in town. Thought we might play some cards, and I'll call you back later this afternoon about it, he says. And so apparently later this afternoon was 10 minutes later he called back. But by that point I had finished whatever it was I was working on. And so I was able to take his phone call. And so he, you know, just basically lets me know that, you know, that seems so large when you're standing on it, but I don't know if it's too large. I actually think it needs to be a little... you know what would have been really cool is if that had been one of the new zombies. I'm in whatever 1535B, and so the new villager zombies, they wear zombified villager clothing now, which is pretty awesome. Oh, this is one right here. Why'd you have to bring Creeper? I'd just like to have seen you. Look at him. Isn't that cool? That's one of the new zombie outfits. I don't know what kind of villager you were. I wonder if that means you can tell from the zombie villager outfit what kind of zombie or what kind of villager they'll be when you cure them. I wonder if that carries over. It must, right? I mean, basically they've just put the villager job tag on earlier. Ah, got me. Alright, anyways. Maybe that's too sharp. I'm not sure. Let me look at my picture real quick here. And so, oh, okay. Let me get shot by a skeleton during the daytime while I'm trying to do something. Get out of here. So, he calls back, let me know, you know. I mean, it's the same message he left on the answering machine. Oh, at the end of the answering machine, he's like, there, I left a message. I hate talking to these machines, he says. Okay. No, they're quite sharp. They're way sharper than what I've got. They just don't go... So, I need to change... this part here to be sharper. That needs to go up like this, but it needs to be... That's okay, I can fix that really easy. I can just use stairs in there. And we'll run that out with some stairs instead of what I've done here. Are they all like that? Yeah, they're all like that. Well, no, this one isn't quite as... That's all right. We'll take this off and we will stare it up. And so, you know, so he's called twice now to let me know about cards. And then, I gotta see where I need to bring this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gotta come back 4 more. So then I jumped on to Destiny, which he plays with me, and he lets me know on there. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I think all this has got to come off from here. Get my logs back and then make sure that that's the correct spot that I want to build this off of. And oh, look, a zombie followed me out in the water. Hey, ocean zombie. Okay, yep, that's about where I needed to be, I think. I actually might need one more little bit off there. Oh yeah, I was gonna go in from the side so I could reach things. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and climb back up on top, so I have to jump back in the ocean. Yeah. And so jump on Destiny later that night, and he tells me again. Now, we had a phone conversation about it, and he left a message on the answering machine about playing cards. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. It's the next night. I can handle, as long as I know ahead of time. I got no problem scheduling in for this. All right. Okay, and I'm going to take these out. In fact, I might take these out as well. Start the narrowing process a little earlier. And so that was Saturday. So Sunday I jump onto Destiny. I'm waiting for some rendering to go through, and if I pull my headset off my computer while I'm rendering, then I get error messages, and so I don't really like to do it. And so I just jumped on one of my lower level Destiny characters, just goofing around, and he jumps on, and he forms up a fire team, they call the groups on there with me. And so, whatever. And so then we're on there, and then he's like, so are you still planning on going to cards? Yes, I'm still planning on going to cards tonight. All right. That's the plan. I follow through with my plans. That's why I make plans. Now, you think it would be better with on top and bottom, or I think it'd look better if I do this way. Now, the nice thing is that this does not have to be completely realistic, but this does not look anything like the pictures I've been using. And I think I'm just going to go with it. And I think this looks fine this way. We do this. We do one of these. I plop this down. We do one of these. One of these. Now this part here is actually going to wind up being taller than the back of the ship. So then while we're on Destiny, the guy who's up visiting calls, and he answers it with the speakerphone so I can hear the conversation. And the guy's like, "Hey, I thought maybe I'd come over and we could visit," because him and the guy who's up are were best friends in high school and stuff. So they're still way closer than, well, you know me. And so yeah, no, I'm playing games right now. I couldn't visit with you. And I'm like, dude, I'm just on here goofing around. You could totally go visit with him if you want. Now I can't tell if I'm up too high or not. Nope, I don't think I am. That's I know it's a little sharper. Maybe I shouldn't do it with stairs. Well, I don't know. There's like different shapes to these things. Okay, it's too tall, and I think it's too sharp. Dang it, this is tricky. This is tricky. Why don't you got any kind of poles I can stick in things? Then nice pole on an angle. But no, we don't have that. I guess I could use logs, I guess. I like to use logs as my poles. In fact, I should maybe do this with logs because I don't know. I don't know how to not have it so sharp. Oop, let's not go back that far. And so he tells him, oh no, I can't. I'm playing games right now. And so I'm like, dude, we can stop at any time. I don't, we're not doing anything important. I'm on a low-level character just goofing around. He's like, no, we were playing, so we'll go ahead and keep playing. They can wait till cards tonight to visit with me. I'm like, all right, whatever. And so we kept going, and then I'm like, all right, well, it's like really close to time when I'm supposed to be there, and we're still playing. And I'm like, dude, I gotta go if I'm gonna get over there. And he's like, all right. Supposed to be there between 6:30 and 7, and it was 6:45 when I left the house. And it's about a 15-minute drive over to the other guy's house we were going to. And so I'm like, I got to go. I can't stay here playing this game anymore. And so he's like, all right, well, I'll see you there then. I'm like, all right. So I get over there, and of course everybody's already there. Well, I mean, it's the one guy's house, so of course he's there. And so all right, let's see if I like that better. I guess I like that better. I'm gonna have to thicken it though. It's too narrow. So we get over there, and the guys whose house I go to, he's like, "So what are we doing tonight?" And I'm like, "So you guys have been standing around? You don't even have plans?" And like, "No, we just standing around talking." I'm like, "Well, I thought we were supposed to be playing cards." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't have any cards. They got ruined in the rain." And I'm like, "Oh, all right. Well, I guess we go get some cards then, if we're going to play cards." And like, "Oh, maybe we can catch the other guy who hasn't shown up yet. You know, the one who called me. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be there. And so they call him and say, "Hey, you gotta bring cards with you. We don't have any cards." And he says, "Oh well, I'm not gonna come. My stomach's bothering me." Seriously? You called me and made sure I was going, and 15 minutes before we go, say you're gonna be there, and then when it comes time for you to actually do it, oh, my tummy doesn't feel good. What are you, a 3-year-old? So, instead, and this was awesome, so instead the two married couples who were there, and myself being unmarried, they sat on one side of the living room, because there was like a couch and a chair, and then across the room was another chair. And so the two married couples sat with each other, you know, two of them on the couch and one of them on the couch and one of them on the chair next to the couch. And then I sat on the opposite side of the living room, in the other chair, and they talked about how they like to take trips together and how they're planning on new trips. Okay, I like that. That looks a lot better than what I had going, so... Alright. And I had nothing to talk about because I don't take trips and I don't want to take trips, and I'm not planning on going hiking through national parks for fun. Yeah. I don't know. And that lasted about 3 hours. I was there for 3 hours. I felt it was rude. Speak of the devil. I felt it was rude to just leave. And, you know, because I'd been invited over to spend time with them, and so that's what I did. I didn't call at the last minute. No, I didn't wait for them to call me and then go, "Oh, well, my tummy's upset." So, yeah, it was infuriating a little bit. Not having to be there. Well, no, being there for the conversation wasn't that fun either, but calling and talking to make sure I'm going to be there to play cards, and then not playing cards, not even showing up, even though 15 minutes beforehand you were still planning on going. He didn't want to be there because I'm pretty sure he didn't want to visit with people. That was it. You know, because if they were just going to visit, I didn't need to be there at all. It wasn't that kind of visiting. It wasn't like... They're not gamers. They don't watch television. They don't read books. They don't watch movies. They like to go on vacations and hike and bike. Not if there's anything wrong with any of that. If that's your thing, but that's not my idea of a good time. And so I have no input on the trip to Fiji or where the best places to stay in Hawaii. You know, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I know somebody shot me. Oh, there you are. I don't have my shield out. I can't block it. Skeleton in the water. Worst thing ever. Ooh, look at that. Did you see that slick move? But yeah. You know what? If you're not going to be there for something you've invited me to, don't invite me. Don't invite me. I will stay home and play video games. I've... yeah. Alright, I'm going to call it here. We actually got... that looks pretty good. I think, well, I got to take that off and add the actual trim to it. But that looks pretty good. I might smooth this part here out a little bit. It looks very blocky. I know it needs some of that in there, but maybe I can figure out some way to smooth it into the edges a little better. But that's pretty much the outside portions of the ship. I think I've got to work on the rudder just a little bit more. Especially when it comes down into the water here. It's got to be... I got to finish bringing that down and round it off a little bit. And then we got to put the masts on and the sails. And then once those get on there, then we'll be able to head into the interior and work on the interior. So, alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.